Ah, the joy of cruising, the open sea, the endless buffets, the luxurious cabins. From the moment you step aboard, everything feels like a dream. But what if I told you that behind the glitz and glamour, cruise ships hold some jaw-dropping secrets most passengers never hear about? Buckle up, because today, we're diving deep into the hidden world of cruise ships, where the truth is even wilder than the myths. Let's start with what's below deck. You see, passengers only experience the tip of the iceberg. Meanwhile, there's an entire hidden world below their feet. Did you know most cruise ships have hidden areas that passengers never get to see? We're talking separate cafeterias, gyms, bars, and even exclusive nightclubs. Just for the crew. It's like a whole secret city operating behind closed doors, keeping the ship running smoothly 24/7. From chefs to engineers, housekeepers to entertainers, thousands of crew members live and work here for months at a time. Most passengers never even realize just how many people it takes to keep the floating paradise above them in perfect order. And let's be real, those fresh, crisp sheets you sink into every night, yeah, they don't just magically clean themselves. These hidden areas and hardworking crew members are the backbone of every cruise ship. Without them, your dream vacation, well, let's just say it wouldn't be so dreamy. And trust me, we're just getting started. Unlike the spacious, luxurious suites passengers enjoy, most crew members live in these tiny, windowless cabins. There's just enough room for a bed, a small desk, and maybe a few personal touches. It's not exactly the five-star cruise experience, but for the hardworking crew, this is home for months at a time. Now, officers and senior staff get slightly better accommodations, sometimes even a window. But for most crew members, privacy is a luxury. Many share their cabins with one or even two roommates, making personal space a rare commodity. And after working 10 to 14-hour shifts, their only escape? Small crew lounges like this, where they can relax for a bit before heading back to work. Cruise ships are famous for their never-ending buffets, but have you ever wondered what happens to all that leftover food? Well, here's a little-known fact. Some cruise lines donate the excess food to charities when docked in certain ports, but others, brace yourself. They legally dump food waste straight into the ocean once they're far enough from shore. Yep, as long as they follow environmental regulations, they can release food waste into the ocean. Out of sight, out of mind. Shocking, right? To be fair, many cruise lines are making efforts to reduce waste, improve sustainability, and even compost food scraps. But next time you're at that buffet, maybe think twice before piling your plate sky high. Think you're getting freshly caught seafood straight from the ocean? Think again. Most of the food on board, including that fancy lobster dinner, is actually frozen before it ever reaches the ship. With thousands of passengers to feed for days or even weeks, cruise lines rely on frozen ingredients to keep meals consistent. Of course, some high-end cruise lines do serve fresh seafood when they dock in coastal cities, but for the most part, that fresh shrimp cocktail, it's been on ice for a while. Now, to be fair, the food is still delicious. These chefs are masters at making frozen taste gourmet. But just know that catch of the day probably isn't from this ocean. Ah, the dream. Bottomless cocktails, unlimited pina coladas, endless margaritas. Right? Well, not so fast. Most cruise lines actually limit you to 15 alcoholic drinks per day if you have the unlimited package. And before you ask, yes, that includes beer and wine. And here's another catch. Those fancy top-shelf liquors? Many aren't even included, so if you were hoping for unlimited Grey Goose martinis, you might end up paying extra. So while unlimited drinks sounds amazing, let's be real, it's not exactly bottomless. Pace yourself, my friends. If someone falls overboard, you'd think the ship would stop immediately, right? Well, not exactly. Modern cruise ships rely on high-tech cameras and motion sensors to detect when someone goes overboard. But here's the scary part. These systems aren't foolproof. If no one notices fast enough, that person may never be found. Unlike what you see in movies, the ship doesn't just slam on the brakes. Turning a massive cruise liner around can take miles. This is why cruise lines don't usually announce man overboard to guests. Instead, they alert the crew first, conduct an emergency search, and only inform passengers if necessary. So if you ever hear Oscar, Oscar, Oscar over the PA system, that means someone's gone overboard. And trust me, you'll want to hope it's just a drill. Think your room is totally fresh and clean? Think again. Some toiletries, unopened drinks, and even pillows might be reused between cruises. Sure, they look brand new, but are they really? And don't even get me started on those drinking glasses. Some hotels and cruises have been caught using the same cloth for everything. Yep, even the bathroom counter and your clean cup. If you're worried, here's a simple trick. Shine a flashlight or use your phone's front camera to scan for dirt. Better safe than sorry. Want to book a spa treatment or an excursion? Just know that prices can be double what you'd pay on land. Want to save money? Do your research and book directly with local tour operators. It's often the same experience, just without the cruise line markup. But remember, if you are not on a ship-organized excursion and late back, the ship won't wait for you. Find out more by watching our video, What Happens If You Miss the Ship, in which Claire explains what you need to do if this happens. Before we wrap up, let's take a quick look into the future of cruise ships. Imagine stepping onto a cruise ship where robots greet you, and your cabin adjusts its temperature and lighting according to your personal preferences. Exciting, right? Well, that's just the beginning. With advancements in technology, we can expect to see more eco-friendly ships powered by LNG or even hydrogen fuel cells, reducing their carbon footprint significantly. Virtual reality could revolutionize onboard entertainment, offering immersive experiences without ever leaving the ship. And let's not forget about smart cabins equipped with voice-activated assistants to handle your requests, or wearable tech that lets you unlock your room, make purchases, and even locate your friends on the ship. Cruise lines are also investing heavily in AI to enhance customer service, predicting your needs before you even realize them. Imagine a world where your favorite drink is waiting for you as soon as you sit down at the bar. So whether you're a seasoned cruiser or planning your first voyage, the future holds some incredible experiences that will make your time at sea even more unforgettable. While the future of cruise ships looks promising, it's crucial to address the environmental impact they currently have. Cruise ships are notorious for their high carbon emissions, contributing significantly to global pollution. The vast amounts of waste produced on board, including plastic and food waste, which could harm marine life. Furthermore, the fuel used by many ships is a major source of air pollution, affecting coastal communities and contributing to climate change. It's not all doom and gloom, though. Many cruise lines invest in greener technologies and cleaner fuels to mitigate their environmental footprint. Take a look at Royal Caribbean's Save the Waves. They are leading the way for the cruise industry on the environmental front. Way to go, Royal Caribbean! We cover this in one of our other videos. After this video has finished, why not head on over and give it a view? As passengers, we can also play a part by supporting eco-friendly practices and choosing cruise lines committed to sustainability. The journey towards a cleaner, greener future for cruising is underway, but it requires collective effort and awareness. Before we wrap up, let's take a quick look into the future of cruise ships. Imagine stepping onto a cruise ship where robots greet you, and your cabin adjusts its temperature and lighting according to your personal preferences. Exciting, right? Well, that's just the beginning. With advancements in technology, we can expect to see more eco-friendly ships powered by LNG or even hydrogen fuel cells, reducing their carbon footprint significantly. Virtual reality could revolutionize onboard entertainment, offering immersive experiences without ever leaving the ship. And let's not forget about smart cabins equipped with voice-activated assistants to handle your requests, or wearable tech that lets you unlock your room, make purchases, and even locate your friends on the ship. Cruise lines are also investing heavily in AI to enhance customer service, predicting your needs before you even realize them. Imagine a world where your favorite drink is waiting for you as soon as you sit down at the bar. So whether you're a seasoned cruiser or planning your first voyage, the future holds some incredible experiences that will make your time at sea even more unforgettable. And now back to our closing thoughts.